Okay, we're at another famous location in New Orleans. This is the house of Madame Delphine LaLaurie, the one portrayed by Kathy Bates in American Horror Story. She was a real lady. She tortured her slaves in this house. Most of them were chained up in the attic and all kinds of horrific things done to them. Then one of her slaves actually set the house on fire, which caused her to be exposed, and the citizens of New Orleans were not keen on treating their slaves badly, so they came after her. Now, she fled, and nobody knows what happens to her. They think maybe she ended up in France, but she had to leave here. They were going to kill her. But this is the real house. Nicolas Cage actually bought this house one time because he wanted to be inspired to write some kind of a book. But I'm also going to walk across the street and show you the actual, what they used in American Horror Story, because see, this house is privately owned, so you can't tour it, you can't go inside of it, and apparently they wouldn't let them film here. So the building next to it is where I'm going to take you and show you a famous scene where Kathy Bates, once she's been dug up by Jessica Lange, she comes back to her house and she's sitting outside and she's moping about how, you know, now it's a museum and blah, blah, blah and everything. So I'm going to cross the street. I'm not going to get run over by a car. Teresa usually looks out for me. And
I want to go back to the House of the Rising Sun.
Okay, let me get this real quick and I'm going to show you the spot. I do my best to show you the spot where Kathy Bates was sitting and brooding. It's right ahead where that green balcony is. And this is it right here. This is the one they used for the show. I'll get across the street and read you the sign, but she's sitting somewhere about right, like where those steps are, where that green gated door is. If you can see that. And I'm gonna cross the street real quick. I'm gonna run real quick. She may even been sitting closer to this gate, but I'll have to look and see, and I'll put that up when I get home. But I'm gonna try my best not to mess this up. But the Gallier House, erected 1857 for his own residence by James Gallier Jr., architect of the French Opera House and other notable buildings. He died on May 16, 1868, owned by his descendants until 1917. This property was part of the grounds of the Ursuline Convent from 1727 until 1825. And like I said, this is where they portrayed the Madame Delphine LaLaurie house for the show. And I'll go back across the street so I can get a better shot. And there it is, right there. And like I said, I believe Kathy Bates was sitting on these steps when they shot this scene. Right here. Okay, on to the next location. I think Teresa wanted to go back to the House of the Rising Sun. Okay, here we go.